Hello, everyone. It's Alice, and I'm here to talk to you about the covenant of marriage before the advent of religion and Christianity. Before religion and Christianity, marriage was a sacred bond between two souls who promised that throughout their lifetimes they'd seek each other out and see if they could find a way to make their lives join on this plane. Not every time did those contracts work out on the astral realm, but the bond stayed because no one ever asked for the bonds to be separated. Then comes a time when you meet someone else in your human existence, and you find yourself falling in love with them in a different way. You find yourself married to this new human. Even though at one point you met someone who now you decidedly know you indeed had a contract with. That type of situation can ruin a perfectly good marriage. Now, what do we consider a good marriage? Marriage is based in love and passion. Marriage is based in the production of children. Marriage is based in wealth and what the other people bring to the table. Well, for everybody, their views on marriage are drastically different. My view on marriage means that my heart is yours in this lifetime and we find each other again. But that doesn't mean that my heart never belonged to another in another lifetime, and that the circumstances around those things also cause infidelity. It can cause an unnatural longing for someone you know you shouldn't have. People who are married and who are travelers have probably found themselves in this disastrous situation where they're constantly meeting up with the person they made a soul contract with on the astral plane. And they're feeling guilt for the love and passion they experienced there. And they feel as if they're betraying the partner they have now. As a Christian, you are betraying the partner you have now. But a bunch of us are fae. We never looked at the contracts that way. We looked at soul bonds as soul ties, not a piece of paper, not a declaration by a church, a declaration by a soul that we will find each other again, and if we're compatible, we will love again. When the definition of Christianity and other forms of marriage became contractual, that was not of the faith. And yet I binded myself in a contractual marriage several times over in several lifetimes to men, to women I loved. In some of those lifetimes, I actually found exactly some of the people I was looking for. In others, I found them too late. I was already in love. The problem is, just because I found them too late or in the wrong circumstances doesn't make the love less intense or true or addicting. In order to sever this type of addiction, you have to be willing to give up on it in whole. No fantasizing. In order to sever this type of addiction for astral travelers, there will be no more making love to soul contracts unless explicitly you have that type of commitment with your person, or if you're fae. There's a difference in the way gods honor marriage and the way that the fae honor marriage. The fae are old. We walked this planet before we called anything God but a rock. I think marriage might have been human manipulation by the gods against the fae. Because traditional Christianity, when a fae woman is bound to a Christian man, he has access to all of her power. In a fae marriage, you have to ask permission. The magic is shared. I hate doing unbinding ceremonies where I'm involved because I have no idea why I bound my soul to these others in the first place. But I know that the person I'm with now, I was bound to once, and he doesn't want me bound to another ever again. Join me on this lovely journey of celestial divorce. Ita. I say.